the Sentinel is KSU's student newspaper. It's been publishing at the school since 1966. We're currently in our 56th year of publishing. Everything that we write and publish is student produced, from the people going out to grab the stories, to the people writing it, to the editors, to any pictures that are taken or anything like that. It's all done by students. And I think that it's important to remember that a lot of times, that we are just putting our best foot forward because this is something that we all love to do and want to do with our lives and our careers. And we're not professionals by any means, but we are trying our best.
Sentinel is a group of student reporters trying to figure out how journalism works. We're all learning together, which I think is the best part of this whole publication. So the Sentinel has been in publication for a little over 56 years now. Our first issue hangs right here behind my desk, and the headline was that there were 1,000 students of the first week of that semester, which is crazy considering that this semester we saw over 43,000 students coming in. So it's been a long time, it's been over 5 decades, but we're still running strong as part of the university.
Process for stories getting from idea to published basically just starts with any sort of pitch. Writers can pitch it to their editors, or the editors just come up with it themselves. They put it in a story list that they then email to me and Henry every week. And from there we look it over, we approve it, and then we send it back to them, say you're good to go, and that story gets written by the writer. The writer then sends it to the section editor. The section editor makes any edits as need be, maybe sending it back to the writer for any things that need to be changed to it. And then once it's okay to go, the section editor sends it up to Henry. Henry edits it, and then if it's good to go from there, Henry sends it up to me, and it gets approved for publishing.
Some of my favorite memories from being with the Sentinel come from our News and Brews, which every Thursday of our distribution weeks, we from 10 to 1 give out coffee and copies of the paper, and all of the writers, photographers, and executive staff are welcome to come as schedules permit. We always just have such a good time hanging out together, and one time we made hats out of paper hats out of the newspaper and handed those out to people, and it was a big hit. And it's a great way to connect with the rest of the staff and meet new people.
Our ultimate fun event that we have where we all get together, we get people excited about the paper, we get them carrying it around campus, getting some free coffee, and I think it's really, really great for our engagement because it gets a lot of people coming up to the table who haven't heard of us or maybe have seen us around but don't know much about us, and they get asking us questions. And some people come up and ask, hey, what is this? And we get to tell them, we're the student newspaper, we're totally student run. We talk about everything KSU, it's super interesting.
Yeah, it was difficult to have News and Brews in the newsroom because the location of the newsroom is just tucked away in the student center. Not a lot of people know that we're here. We always encourage visitors though, so if you're by, you should definitely stop by. But it was difficult having that sort of distribution event here because we don't get a lot of foot traffic. Since no one was coming in when we hosted it in the newsroom, we moved it just outside the student center. We were able to see a lot more people. When we're able to do it outside on the green or in front of the student center, those are our best days because we're able to interact more with people, hand out more papers, tell more people about who we are and what we do. Those are my favorite days.
So Independent Grounds is actually a coffee shop we've written an article about in Arts and Living. And so for this News and Brews, and hopefully for the ones coming forward, we will be partnering with Independent Grounds, which means we'll be serving their coffee as our free coffee, which is super exciting. News and Brews is also a lot of fun for the staff. It also helps, writers and photographers bond with their editors, bond with each other. I've seen so many great connections happen at News and Brews between other writers, between editors and their writers.
It's just a good opportunity, I think, to get our paper in the hands of students because not everyone knows where our newsstands are, not everyone can come and buy and get one. And so for us to just be able to physically hand them a paper, that's probably my favorite part of News and Brews.
I think our main goal is just promoting the pursuit of knowledge and making sure people are aware of their surroundings, aware of what's going on around them.
I think KSU is a community above all else, you know? I didn't realize it until I started participating in things here, how connected everyone is and how supportive especially everyone is if you're finding the right people. I think that's what KSU is all about, supporting each other.